quick control look down here. This one does have the push button brakes. This auto hold is an interesting feature. I think it's quite good. It's very similar to the Tesla. Just cross the lines again, don't worry about that. And this EV button, which don't know if it really works very well. As soon as you put the adaptive cruise on, it turns itself off anyway. The auto hold button, basically, if you pull up to the set of lights and you've got the auto hold mode on, basically turns the creep off and leaves the brakes on like a hill holder type scenario, a bit like my Subaru and the Tesla does. So, you know, I think it's a good feature. Unfortunately, as all the controls in the actual PHEV, they all seem to reset after you turn off and on the car. So, a bit of a pain compared to the standard Outlander, which does remember your settings. But again, so every time you jump in, you got to turn the auto hold on, you got to turn the park brake off, that type of stuff. So, yeah, I guess they still haven't learnt their lesson there. See if we can get through the menus here when I get a bit of a straight run. So I'll let you keep looking at this for a second. Look at that. Keep going outside these lanes. I guess it would be nice to have actual lane assist instead of just the lane departure warning. That's where it actually grabs the steering wheel and keeps you on track a little bit. So it would be nice, but yeah, can't have everything. Just coming up to a car now. And we'll try and get the auto cruise to pull up behind him. Okay, so let's go back down here again. So we'll just go through the menus. Yep, we've got the standard Leaf. We've got the Super all-wheel control. Yep, we've got the typical, go through there. There you go. You've got 6Ks of thing on, and I am in charge mode again because I'm coming up through the hills. Trying to keep about that 80k mark. So there you go. We've got 3.6 litres per 100 Ks, and I've probably done about 25 Ks this morning. So I guess that's not bad fuel efficiency. That is also with a full charge. So just be wary of that. And we're back to the nice thingy mode again. So bear with me. Got a couple of corners. So yeah. You know, my thoughts are there's certainly a little bit more bling around the place. Whether I'd use it or not, yeah, I guess I would. I know the adaptive cruise is on my Aspire anyway, so I use that a hell of a lot. Lane departure warning, that probably could have been handy after 1500 k's of driving down from Adelaide, down to Adelaide from Alice Springs. Found myself a few times wandering there, and so that could be a handy device. Again, I think a lane assist would be better to actually hold you on the road, like most of the moderns do these days with the camera type setup. Oh, so in the mirror here there is a type of, I think it keeps an eye on my eyes and my head. There's a couple of little sort of mini type sensors in the mirror itself. I don't know if that's picking it up. And there's that big black thing. I'll take it. It's got a couple of cameras in the front there to look for the lane assist stuff. So in a sec I'll switch to eco information and the energy flow, just to show you those menus. That's the same as always. This typical Outlander type setup, so you guys know what that all looks like. I'm going to up on that one. And then the eco info is a little bit less than usual. It's giving me the Ks, it's giving me the average consumption, 24 kilowatts. Again, I find that's a bit high, 24 kilowatts hour per 100. The Model S seems to always sit at about 175 on full electric. I know it's a bit of a smoother car to ride in, but even on the highway, I think I'm sitting on 200 kilowatts. I always find the Outlander's always sitting between 25 and 300 watts per kilometre, or 30 kilowatts per 100 kilometres. If you work out the maths, it's the same thing. So, you know, I can't say I'm still amazed with the electric efficiency, but it's